Okay, guys, let us take care of this question. Now, the question on the board says, for what value of theta are the forces in the diagram below in equilibrium? That is, we are to find the value of this theta. So, recall that from the conditions of equilibrium that I said that the first condition, that the resultant force on the object is what? Is zero. Okay, meaning that the horizontal component is the sum of the horizontal components of all the forces is zero, and the sum of all the vertical components of the forces is what? Zero. Okay, so now this is what we do. So clearly we consider this. So now, you know, this angle here, you see this theta now here will be 90 minus theta. You know why? Because this is a triangle. Like if you find the sum of the angles in a triangle, you will get here 90 minus theta. In fact, let me just show all workings. Now let us call here x. Now we have that theta plus x plus 90 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, that is theta plus x is equal to 180 minus 90. So theta plus x is equal to 90. Therefore, x is equal to 90 minus theta. Do you see what I say? So this is it. So now, the x here is equal to 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. So that's our x here. 90 minus theta. Okay? 90 minus theta. So that's our x. So now, let us now find the horizontal component. Let us know whether it will lead us to the answer. Now we have that fx is equal to 6 root 3 cos 0. 6 root 3 cos 0. Then plus or minus 6 cos 90. Plus or minus 6 cos 90. Then minus this one, 12 root 12 is 12, not 12 root. So 12 cos 90 minus theta. This is so because that this system is in equilibrium, so fx is equal to 0. So we now have 0 is equal to cos 0 is 1, so it is 6 root 3. Then this one is 0, so this one is minus 12. That is minus 12 cos 90 minus theta. So, you know, cos 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to what? Sine theta. Okay? Yeah. Cos 90 minus theta is always equal to sine theta. So, we now have 0 is equal to 6 root 3 minus 12 sine theta. Yes. Minus 12 sine theta. So, we now do 12 sine theta is equal to what? 6 root 3. Yeah. So therefore, sine theta is equal to 6 root 3 over 12. Sine theta is equal to 6 root 3 over 12. So we have over 12. So cancel, which is, we say sine theta is equal to root 3 over 2. So you know that sine 60 is equal to root 3 over 2. Very good. So the sine inverse, that is, or the arc sine of root 3 over 2, that is sine inverse of root 3 over 2, will give us what? 60 degrees. So this answer is clearly 60 degrees. So therefore, we say that from here, we say that theta is equal to the sine inverse of root 3 over 2. So therefore, theta is equal to what? 60 degrees. So this is the angle. At this angle now, the whole forces is what? At equilibrium. I hope you understand it. It's very, very simple. So whenever you are solving questions like this, please take note that the fx is equal to 0. That is the sum of all the horizontal components of the forces is equal to 0. And also Fy is equal to 0. That's equilibrium. Let's say after expressing Fx, and I equated it to 0, and I did not get this answer. Do you know what I would do? I will now find what? Fy. It might lead me to the answer. Or after finding both Fx and Fy, I can land at a simultaneous equation. Do you understand? But I must get the answer using the method. There's another method to solve this thing. You can use a method called Lami's theorem. Lami's theorem. Yes. So that will be what I will talk about in my next video. Okay.